Okay, so welcome to an evening in Monopoly Go. I played a little bit earlier and collected my houses on wheel boost. So played while or I guess I was on the phone with somebody, so I couldn't record that. But I guess so. That's how I got more dice here, and won the tournament, or not won. I got sixth place, I guess. Which they got in the top three, so I could have gotten the 5-star pack. But I'll take that though. That was pretty good. Okay, so let's see what. Okay, this is the same thing here. Okay. Guess there's no real good events going on. I would like to at least get the early tournament rewards. Whoa, somebody's already got 20,000. Might be able to get into second. I probably won't be able to get into first here. So I just heard the space dust. Apparently, we landed a rover on the moon. That's really cool. I guess I didn't happen. I guess I haven't been really keeping up with the news lately. So. See, so good clusters. I guess that's a good cluster. And yeah, that's about it actually. Just that one. But that is a really good one with 5 in a row. Okay, let's use this opportunity to find somebody here. Man, it's amazing how fast technology is advancing. I can't wait to get my hands on Sora. Like, that's like a new text to video that OpenAI is doing now. But I don't know when that would come out to the general public, or if there's any way I can test it beforehand or something. I think it's open for like select few to test on it now. But I'd really love to get my hands on it. I got some cool ideas of what to do with it. I would like to illustrate my miracle that I had happen to me on Easter 2000 with that. So that'd be really cool. Don't know if I really want to spoil it here. Like, I do want to tell it, but it'd be kind of cool to get. I guess I could tell you the gist of it. There's a bunch more that happened with it, but yeah, I'll tell the gist of it here. So I was looking out the window, like this is back in my college days. It's actually Easter of 2000 this happened. So it's early morning before, like, I mean, it is at night basically before sunrise. And I think it was like cloudy. And there was like, okay, let's see if Brant's open. I prayed to God, like I was struggling with did he exist, does he exist or not because of evolution and stuff like that. Like I thought God created the world, and then there's like evolution seemed to contradict, but okay, is the Big Bang really God creating the world? That way, God said, "Let there be light," and there certainly was light with the Big Bang. So. And then some of the other things, there's the Genesis code that. Okay, so Miguel apparently is open too. Cool. Okay, so yeah, I prayed to God, asked him if he could show me he exists, and he did. He said, "Look up at the sky," or at least I heard a response back. I think that's only happened twice in my life that I can remember. I actually audibly heard a response back to look up at the sky. And so I did. Nothing happened for a little bit. Then I kept watching, and maybe about 5 minutes had gone by, and then all of a sudden, went from night to day in like a matter of a few seconds. It was like nighttime, and then all of a sudden it was day, like in a matter of a few seconds. So I was like, yeah, I stood up, I had goosebumps all over. I was like, whoa, like, wow. I don't do drugs or anything like that. Don't drink much alcohol. So yeah, at the time, I didn't drink any alcohol. So yeah, I wasn't under the influence of anything weird. So, and I looked at the clock. Oh, that's funny. That's cool. Jesus. Wow, that's cool. So I looked at the clock. It was 7 o'clock. And as the Easter 2000, it was like seven had some, like, there's some significance to me of seven too. So it's like, yeah, 7 o'clock exactly. So it's like, wow. I was wondering if God wanted me to be going to college and stuff, even, which I was doing. That is like, okay, if God, or I mean, if college is kind of making me have these doubts, should I still be going and stuff? And then I got a scholarship, so like, I think that is that Monday or Tuesday, I guess. So yeah, I think the answer is yes. And but that was really powerful and showed me that yes, he exists. And he no Bible and Bible tells us he loves us and stuff. So I know he loves us, and like, man, that was just, man. I can't wait to illustrate that in video. That would be awesome using AI. So there's my. That's pretty much my Easter miracle. But man, to see that happen, like, I might be able to make that happen. Like, I guess, I mean, not make that happen, but I mean, I might be able to make a video of it, even stock footage. Like, possibly play sunrise happening and fast. Well, there's probably like stock footage of a sunrise happening really quick. Let me get that try actually pretty soon here. The stock footage, but once Sora comes out, man, that'd be awesome to have it illustrate all that. It might have to be a few videos stitched together effectively, but I don't know if it can do voiceover or not, but there's other AIs that can do voiceover and stuff, so I guess I could do my own voice, but then I need the voice of God. I think it's kind of like a deep male voice. His memory recalls it's been like 20 years ago, so I don't remember exactly what the voice sounded like, but I think it's like a deep male voice, kind of like you'd almost think from like the movies and stuff. I don't think it's exactly like that though, but I don't know for sure if it's God or an angel too, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the two. May have been directly from God himself. That'd be actually probably was from God himself because like I don't know if an angel can do that kind of miracle. Okay, so Brant's open, I think. Well, not for much longer though. Probably was from God. So yeah, it was, man, I got goosebumps here just thinking about that. That was just so awesome. Looks like I'm about to get that silly emoji, whatever that thing is. Alrighty then. I don't get what that's really trying to convey. Like being cute or something? Like I mean almost I guess if y'all could tell me what that means, that'd be interesting. Or I don't know if it's I don't know. He almost looks like he's acting. Yeah, I don't know. That one's puzzling to me. Whoa, I can throw 1,000 now. I gotta be careful with that though. See if we can recluster and make that cluster really good, and we might throw 1,000. Although that would be good to do. Would still be good to do while there's other events going on. I probably won't throw that high. I'll just go and throw 100 at this here. Okay, I'm glad I did not throw 1,000. That was a fail. Rich elk. Okay, let's try to find. Well, let's see if he's on my list. I don't think so. I think I'd remember that name. Let's see if he's still open. That's right. Stop hitting my landmarks. Looks like we can't now anyway. I also had this really weird and kind of scary, but I guess there's some cool elements. I had this really interesting dream this morning. I guess I'll go and tell it, at least to the best of my recollection here. I think it's actually two dreams, I guess. Let's see. I was, for some reason, I think I decided to go out and help some homeless people that were in a field, I guess, that were, I guess they were like kind of down the street from my grandpa's house, like, or a few miles from my grandpa's house. I guess, went there and my car broke down while I was in that field. And my car is broken down in real life, so it may be tied to that, I guess. If it, then for some reason we got my car painted gold. That didn't make sense, but I had it painted gold and it's still broken, of course. But it's like, what? Maybe that's my thought about, like, guess one suggestion, I may follow that. It'd be better to try it before junking it, is to get a tune up, I guess, to fix any of the minor problems that it could be. I mean, that's a decent thought, I think. That maybe that's where the painted gold thing came from or whatever, and still didn't work in the dream. And then I think the homeless people. Oh, that's right. Then the car got stolen. But well, I didn't know it was stolen at the time. I was looking around for, hey, where do I park and stuff, and couldn't find it. I think me and the homeless people talked a bit, and then there's something about there was like one person that was in the field that was having another person's car. It's kind of almost like a parking lot in the field, or people are just parking in the field, but they were towing away the other person's car, and they were like, give it to this gang or whatever, like take it to this gang hideout or whatever and stuff. So then I found out yeah, okay, they were stealing the cars, and mine must have been stolen. Yeah, got mad and stuff, and then I think a little bit later there was like I think I was oh, I wanted to walk back to my grandpa's house, but it was like too far away though. Like I wouldn't be able to make it there, so trying to remember what the I think maybe I just gave up on that idea and went to just started walking down the road, and as I started walking away, the people were like, "Wait, it's dangerous. Something bad's about to happen, or something." And then I deployed a invisible shield thing, and I just kept going basically, and it's like, okay, I'll be fine with my shield thing, and then something sure enough, yep, somebody shot me, I guess, but well, bounced off the shield, and they like tried to, they did it 3 times and bounced off the shield 3 times, basically, and then it's like, hey, let's change it up to be guest assistant. Yeah, I guess I could talk about this invention because it's already in the public domain, so I could talk about this one now, but came up with an invention a while back to reflect light back to its source. It's basically just it's like a fancier version of it's basically just like a corner reflector though, but it's like a fancier version of like bicycle reflector. It's I got some special properties. I guess I won't go into all the details of that, but it's already been invented though, and it's out in the public domain, so I can't I mean, I can talk about it rather. Okay, Jubilant's open. Cool. So anyway, I made my shield that shape. Basically, it's invisible still, but it started bouncing the bullets back at the people that were shooting, trying to, or they're shooting me, but it's bouncing off my shield and it's bouncing back and almost hitting them, but it's like falling short, basically. And then I had, or I made, but they didn't even notice it apparently, and they just kept trying to shoot me, and I somehow adjusted the shield to where it moved the bullets up more. So yeah, then they started shooting me, or I mean, they kept shooting me basically with a shield and bounced back and it started hitting him and taking him out basically. And it turned out it was like this gang apparently that stole my car and stuff. I noticed they were coming out of this one building. And it's like, okay, let's go put a stop to this. I didn't have any weapons myself or anything, but I did have that shield. And then once I guess the homeless people kind of I don't know if the homeless people were supposed to be like another gang or something. It's weird that like I've never been involved with gangs. I mean they're pretty scary. Maybe that's why maybe that's why I had them in my nightmare or whatever. Basically, but yeah, I guess they were shooting at me or trying to shoot me still, and they just kept. They never caught it. Oh, 333. That's cool. I think that's works like another god thing. It might be another god thing. So anyway, they kept trying to shoot me, or they kept taking them out. Basically, it's like, okay, let's put a stop to this. Went inside that building they were coming from. Like, I guess it was their hideout or whatever, and or their territory or whatever. And then I guess the homeless people came with guns and kind of helped take out the people to like the bad guys too. I guess they're bad gang. I guess, and I was actually protecting them. Like I'd get in front of the people. Like when somebody's aiming at somebody, I'd get in front of them and block the bullet and bounce it back and take them out. And then the good guys would kind of shoot around me and hit them, hit the bad guys too. And then this was kind of, guess maybe it wasn't as funny as like, this is one of those things that I had some interesting emotions with it. So I guess the gang leader came up and tried to hold me hostage, basically. But yeah, I still had that shield, so he put the gun to my head, and so funny enough, I just reached up and pulled the trigger. Like I grabbed his gun, pulled the trigger, even though it's still aimed at my head, bounced back and killed him, basically. And I was like, woohoo, victorious, or whatever. And then for some reason, I found that really funny too. I guess, and started laughing. Then I woke up laughing. I guess. So it's definitely a detailed dream. And but yeah, I guess there's. I don't know. It's like it's interesting. It's kind of like half nightmare, half good. Let's try recluster here. Gotta try recluster for a bit. Well, I guess the ending, guess in my mind, was good at the time. I always said, like, some reason I kind of identified with it. Like, it's always like I was like Deadpool, where I could have died or whatever, basically, too. But I had the shield that was made me basically invincible, I guess. And I always felt like I was Deadpool in the moment or whatever. It's like, yeah, won, or whatever. It's like, yeah, we did it. Then it's like, wow, that's pretty funny. Haha. And then I woke up. So, yeah, it was an interesting dream. Oh, and then there's something else about a building being on fire. I had some messed up dreams last night. Oh, I did have pizza last night. Okay. Yeah, I think there is something about pizza, cheese, and bad dreams, basically. Huh. Yeah, I think there's something to that because, yeah, that's what happened. Like, yeah, I think this is the second time that's happened that I remember telling some sort of similar vivid dream. That's like half nightmare and half dream, I guess. Like, I remember that happened another time I had pizza too. Although I think I had pizza like 2 days in a row, I guess. Like, so one day it didn't do that to me, and then the other day it did. If that's what did it. But it's 2 times that's happened now, so it probably is some correlation to that. Kind of wonder what that mechanism is. I don't know if like I don't remember my stomach being particularly upset this morning though. Like one way that could happen maybe is if your stomach feels upset, then that'll make you or if you're not feeling well, that would probably make you have negative dreams and stuff. So we might have to Google search that. How does cheese give you bad dreams, I guess? Or even give you more vivid dreams, maybe. Like, yeah, I guess even thinking about that now, I guess that's kind of halfway nonsensical, but that almost could be like a interesting cartoon episode or something, or a movie episode or something. That'd be kind of cool to illustrate with that new Sora. Did make a cartoon. Actually have illustrated some of my dreams with my cartoon maker AI that's in the Chat GPT store. So got a video on that in my amazing AI tools playlist. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check that out. You know, at least see how to do it. You need a Chat GPT Plus subscription though to be able to actually do it currently, but you can at least see how it's done. I think it's $20 a month. So maybe you can cancel one of your movie subscriptions or something and add that if you don't have that. That's so worth it, at least to me anyway, because you can pretty much ask it just about anything. It can even write code for you, and it can kind of give it can give you like little like you gotta be careful saying this, but guess maybe you could treat it kind of almost like a friend's advice, or maybe a halfway expert's friend's advice. I guess like they can be wrong, so you gotta double check it. But it could give you advice and like it can give you advice and all sorts of things that you're dealing with in your life, like even my car and stuff. It gave me some suggestions on dealing with that. So, and marketing advice. Actually, I need to start using that to market my business better here as looking to make a deal with somebody that like I've looked for marketers and usually they require basically a whole bunch of money, I guess, but somebody's willing to take a percentage of profits instead of like a guaranteed paycheck, and then if they do really well then they make a whole lot of money and I make a lot of money, like, but I haven't really seen that offer out there, and then if it doesn't go well then I don't lose out on much basically or like, so I think there's like minimum wage stuff that kind of comes into play there though, so maybe that's not possible really to make that deal. Oh, there's 333 again. Cool. Oh, I fell short each time. So it's always like we've all fallen short of the glory of God. We've all sinned, but saved through Jesus. So. Yeah, I really want to make that. I can't wait till I get access to Sora. I hope it comes with a Chat GPT Plus subscription once once it comes out. Can't wait to get my hands on it though and make a effectively illustrate my miracle. That would be really powerful to actually see it, like see what it looked like effectively. I mean, I saw what I meant to convey what it looked like, so y'all can halfway experience what I experienced. And curious if it could even show like goosebumps showing up on skin or whatever. Like that'd be a pretty hard thing to convey, I guess. Like, bet I could do some interesting testing with it though. And so we got some cool things going on. There's the moon landing. have to see how that's going. See, it seems like we're not really doing well with the cluster right now. Let's see. It'd be nice to get that 100 dice, I guess. Let's see what's next in the tournament here. See if there's anything. I guess even the highest, well, the highest one I can likely get would be 800 dice. See, 400 dice is well within reach. Might be best to go and play in the morning and get that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait and see if we can get some better events going on here. I'm kind of interested to go see how that moon landing thing's going. Oh, there's that weird emoji. No idea what that means. It's almost like maybe he's trying to be cute. It almost looks a little cat-like almost too, or almost like a woman to like. I don't know. I don't. I Yeah, I'm puzzled by the emoji. What that was supposed to be. Maybe my wife would know. Okay, well, I guess I'll see if there's anything. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll see y'all probably tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Have a great night or day.